Starting in three, two, one. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco and Rosh are here, and we are continuing Ace Attorney investigations.
Hello!
Da, da, da.
So, what should be examined first?
Hmm. Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area. The culprits were here until only very recently. Which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped.
Okay, let's get looking! Hi, you there? Who, me? What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off, I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation. You imbecile! All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. No way! I am not working for that wolf boy! Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something?
I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police.
Good, now let's go. Take my way, boys. No! Boy, if I get just the job for someone of your talents.
Oh my.
Well, that was exciting.
Okay.
What? Can't you tell I'm ready to go and get down to some detective work? I did not give her this voice last time. I forget what voice I gave her, so.
You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you. Edgeworth, you're assuming an anime girl has parents.
Damn. Huge if true. Oh, come on. I finally get to be your assistant and you try to ditch me?
I don't recall offering you the position.
Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back.
You're the only one asserting that.
Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the Yaragaratsu way. Doesn't really work with a Scottish glottal stop, that word.
You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about.
Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented assistant Kay is going to tag along no matter what you say.
Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me.
When have they ever turned out to be useless, Edgeworth, like in any of these games?
Yeah. How many times would Phoenix have failed if not for Maya or Emma?
We don't want to talk about it.
I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride.
Yes?
Okay, what do you think about the kidnapping?
Well, I don't know anything about the victim. So actually, I was hoping you could tell me.
Ugh, that's right. I never did explain the situation to you. I got involved because of a phone call I received. It was from none other than the director of the Amano Group, Mr. Ernest Amano. His only son Lance has been kidnapped, and he wanted me to be the drop-off man. Little did I suspect that I would be abducted myself.
And that's when I found you, tied to a pole screaming.
Don't strain yourself. Can you please drop that already?
She's so pleased with herself. Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here.
I remember hearing rainfall out here while I was being held in there.
Nope, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground's already pretty much dried up.
I should be thankful it's left us with some nice footprint samples. Very old
You know what?
ones.
Yeah, very oval. Somebody must have been wearing some kind of like fursuit or something. You know what? I bet if we followed them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes.
I don't think it will be that easy.
Why not?
Once it's ever that easy. Look
Yeah, I
carefully. There are quite a few different sets here. We don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing.
Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here.
Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders.
I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now.
I suppose I will have to deal with what Gumshoe consistently refers to as an imp ass. Ah, I've got you now, you vile criminals.
I think the kidnappers would have better sense than to try hiding in these.
Oh, come on, lighten up, will you? I was only joking. I don't really think that the criminals would be hiding in here right in front of two officers.
I certainly hope not.
It's because you thought of it, Edgeworth. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, is this one of those things that you tie horses to?
Yes, although the horses are in another location at the moment.
Aww, you know, I was hoping I would get to ride one.
You know how to ride a horse?
Nope, never rode one in my life. But I have an Asian friend who was born in the year of the horse.
Do you ride them? Non sequitur is the only way to describe your logic.
Mr. Edgeworth, this is going to be a bit blue, Coco, so you bleep this out. Mr. Edgeworth, I ride that Asian friend the same way that you tie up Phoenix to one of these, alright?
How do you know about that? We got everything here.
If these were real, I wonder what you put in them.
Water would be the obvious answer.
But if you stored water in a barrel under a blazing hot sun, wouldn't it go bad?
People of that period probably didn't care about how it tasted.
Sorry, but I can't let you get in away with making fun of our forefathers. I mean, maybe they really liked the strange taste.
Whenever I see that word, I just get reminded of that one Lord of the Rings meme.
Oh god, I know exactly what you mean!
I'll put that one up. Look who's making fun of them now.
Look! There's a blurb about the cactus here. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewater Land from the local police precinct.
I can't believe the police went so far as to even donate a cactus to this place.
I can.
Yes.
ACAB, Edgeworth. So, is the police department running a cactus farm in the sides? Just kidding. I wouldn't do something so silly.
No, they definitely would not. Actually, I have the vague impression I've seen a cactus farm at the precinct before.
That's just their grow up.
Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme.
They look so lifelike, don't you think?
Are you thinking of wrangling, or rather stealing them?
If you can coax them out of there, sure. Come on, I know you can sweet talk them out.
I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay.
I love that he could just so straight-faced say things like that.
Yep.
Like, of course they won't. They're paintings.
Pressure girl's dreams.
Terrible man. Hey, it's the Blue Badger! Badger, get!
I really don't understand why she is so excited over this badger hunt. Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Maybe. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw.
Mr. Badger, your silence is incriminating.
He's doing that contorted, wriggling dance again?
Mm-hmm. Aha! Ah! You uncovered my undercover identity, sir. I was just to remain under that head, sir.
Aren't you Officer Meekins?
Sir! Mike Meekins reporting for duty, sir.
This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches.
Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth?
I've met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide? Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time?
Sir! Because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir.
No.
I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir.
I'm glad one person at least appreciates Gumshoe.
Yeah, right? Not even Edgeworth appreciates Gumshoe. Gumshoe does so much work for him.
He does. Do you know about like the confetti thing?
Yes.
For those who do not know, if you buy this game, it comes with a little manual, and there's a little comic at the end of the manual for the second game that shows that all that confetti that always throws whenever you win a trial, every night Gumshoe cuts all that construction paper and makes that to throw it for Phoenix. And whenever Edgeworth wins a case, he has like fireworks and eagles flying.
I've got to give Mr. Edgeworth the best. Oh dear, what a good man.
Good soul.
I was patrolling this scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago. When the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. I rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already. And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy onto anyone.
It would seem that some people never change. So, why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit?
Sir! That's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer of the trail of a kidnapper, sir.
I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics.
To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor.
How long have you been standing there, officer?
Sir! For about 1 little hour, sir.
That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious.
And I've been here ever since, sir.
If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekin saw the kidnappers escaping.
However, sir, I must tell you I didn't see a thing, sir.
I haven't asked you anything yet, officer.
No, but I know you will, sir.
He's hiding something from me. I can smell it.
Ew.
Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements.
Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it too. I patrolled the park all while wearing this costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir. A lone blue badger!
What you said just now is contradictory to the facts.
How so, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is what Officer Meekin's testimony contradicts.
It's the thing about all the badgers being in the same place or whatever, isn't it?
Yes. Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement.
Sir, of course, sir. If that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor. This little patrolman will wait as long as I am commanded to wait.
You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the blue badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises.
What? Then that would mean that there are 2 blue badgers walking around. But why?
Time to thoughts.
Ugh. My common sense is tingling. What kind of shoes? Costumes?
A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath is.
Oh, I know. It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away.
Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are.
A blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger.
Yes, those three.
So, there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh? Sorry.
It's okay. Now that we know what the kidnappers were wearing, the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning.
Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right?
Yes. More than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers.
I said it was fursuits. Did I not say it was fursuits?
I was hoping it wasn't fursuits.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting. You know, Mr. Edgeworth, not all fursuits are used for that purpose. Some are just nice little costumes.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I've seen that Steel Samurai one in your cupboard.
What?
So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here.
They both do look like possible candidates.
This set is walking off towards the west. Ah, it just stops. Can't make head or tails of where it's headed for here.
I think we can assume it's headed towards the stadium.
Wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east. Huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got him! I've got one of the culprits! No! I'm the kidnapper, sir! Hacha!
Down,
Get
kid.
you!
Down.
Get
Clearly
him!
those footprints belong to Officer Meekins.
Get him!
But our criminals were each
Huh?
wearing a costume.
Aha! Maybe they came over to this garage or something.
That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage.
Sir! Roger Wilco, sir! Oh, when me and Coco first recorded that, we had a great conversation about Roger Wilco as a thing in two-way radio.
Yeah, unfortunately we lost that because... many reasons.
Yeah.
Let's open this shutter and see what we find.
Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside. Ah!
What in the... We seem to have stumbled across a dead body.
Oh.
She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. And now then, who is this man?
It's Oliver!
Mr. Amano? Are you saying that this man is...
Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened?
Indeed. Why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage, and right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim?
Do-do-do.
In my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
You sure can for someone who just found a body.
It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder.
So that means he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound.
Oof, that's an angle.
Yeah.
Nice! I knew you could figure it out.
It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a little too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through.
Mm-hmm.
I should make a note of this oddity. This is an unusually shaped pendant.
It's a horse. Like, it's not unusually shaped, it's shaped like a horse.
This is not real.
He's got a point. Okay, I take it back. What is it? Is it something valuable?
She seems to have regained some of her composure.
Looks like a horse pendant, and it's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of platinum and silver. Nice! It is worth something after all. Ooh, and look, there's something written on the back. Colin Devory. That's a name.
Colin Devoray. This man's name is... Wait,
What you
where did
got
it
in your
go?
hand there, Colin? Hey, Colin, what you got in your hand there, Colin? Where did what go?
I was... Oh, where did the pendant go? Faye.
Wait, where did what go? I don't know what you're talking about.
There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder. So that means he was... Oh, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
Ew, okay, we gotta maybe...
Ink. Victim was kidnapper? Examine his hand. What's he grabbing?
I don't... Yeah, nothing pops up when I...
Oh, it's just the thing. It's like the bell in her hat on the floor. It looks like he had something in his hand.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean now.
Profile.
Deacon shot from ABD, shoulder. Indicate loss of blood resulting from a gunshot wound. Entry point lower right abdomen. Exit point right shoulder. Marks despite the fact that the fatal bullet went through clean. There was very little blood at the site where the body was found.
The Bad Badger is a vile criminal with a gun. It was him who did it.
Yes. Who else could it be? I'm actually not sure what we're supposed to do here.
What's in the profiles thing?
Profiles.
Check the guy's name because it was different to the one on the pendant, maybe.
Oliver Deacon. Yeah, so maybe we present his profile? Well, I mean, well, let's try it. Oh no, it doesn't let you select profiles.
Oh, that sucks.
Does this mention his name?
Deacon?
Ah, yeah. There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Deveray.
I wonder what's up with that.
I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information.
Good, because it seemed weird that didn't just pop up as part of the evidence. Do you want to be this one?
Okay. Lance! Lance! Where are you, sweetie? Excuse me, but you are...
Adorable!
Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Stop it, Lauren! You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with...
Sounds like somebody doesn't know the meaning of the phrase in our monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance?
Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops.
His girlfriend?
Oh. It's Ring Pop, okay.
Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. We haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance.
You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character.
May I inquire as to why you are here?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. And I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here.
Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself.
Oh, is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance. I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now.
Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden in love routine. Wow, Coco, best actress in a leading role.
Oh, thank you.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder.
Oh, God.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.